Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy. Welcome to part 10 of Oasis here in City Skylines 2. Yes, in the last episode I've been monkeying around, getting together all these special buildings for the supply chain, and searching and looking what goes where, what needs to be, around where and close to each other. And at the end of the last episode I was thinking like, if I place some buildings here and there left and right, for example this building, then it needs, for example, in this case, oil that has to come all the way from there. So in the end, it does not really matter where you place these buildings. And I thought to myself, like, you know what? It's actually a better idea to get them all together here near a lovely port, and then we immediately can make, exports out of the sea, and also using a train connection as well. That's on my mind. It's like a big thought. And I'm thinking big right now because currently we are in a very good situation. We have a lot of money. The economy is like jumping off the roof. We have like this amount of cash. It's very nice. We have demand for days. So I'm thinking like here are still the remaining buildings that are used for the whole supply chain. And it doesn't really matter where these things actually are. What matters is that these things produce and that they can output to a train, a road, and to the ocean, and maybe even an airport as well. So that is something what I have in mind. Now this is a very large project to think about, so I don't know if I can do this in one episode. I might smear this over 2 episodes, but yeah, let's just see how we're going to do. We are going to remove this first, and in order to create a port here, I want this landscape to be fixed. Now I know this landscape drops down, and I'm thinking about flattening it down so we can put all the industrial stuff in there, including the port itself, and then we can build it. So let's see how this goes. So first of all we increase this. Also make this a little bit bigger. Let's have a look at the layout of the land, because this port of course has to be like, at the waterfront, and I've been thinking about something like making a little bit of sort of an inlet with like room space around it for all those extra factories, involved. So what we will do here is like we make a little inlet, so from here like to there. That's basically it. Does not need to be extreme. Now as you can see, it's already pretty deep how it goes inland like there, because the level of the land rises up. Now I need to flatten this area out, so what I'm going to do is make this a little bit smaller. I will take roughly even a little bit smaller. I think this as a good level. Is this a good level height? By the looks of it, nice height in relation to the sea. I think so, yeah. So I have to work around and remove all of this, so I will put that in a little time lapse. Be right back. Okay, this is roughly the idea. So I flattened this area nicely out, and we need to have a port facility over here, and we need to bring also all the specialized industry from the supply chain and from the regular industries also here as well. So they are here. Industry. You have the regular ones on the top here, and you have like these are from the, I don't know which symbol this represents, and here you have the ones from the supply chain, like that. And all have been taken except for this one, oil refinery. I thought I placed it already somewhere, but maybe already exists. Okay, so the big question is, if we put all those buildings that we have over there to over here, they need definitely a road that goes in and out. Now let's have a look over the map. And let's have a look here. What is the best way to tackle this? Now we have this intersection, T-junction over here, Trumpet Exchange. But I think we can also do with a separate road. Yeah, so this will be a little bit tricky. So this is like a 2-lane highway. Okay, I'm going to make a 3-lane highway. So we take the 3-lane highway and we also enable this thing. And let's see what is the general spacing. Can we make it one bigger like that? No, that's too big. No, 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 back. Yeah. Here we go. So here we do this. Here we go. So and we make that roughly around here. Yeah. So this is, I think, a good place to start with, and then bring it outside of the map there. And let's make this part, very straight, like that. And now we're going to bend it. We're going to bend it like that. So this is a huge investment. So here I will select that option because it goes up that hill, but that's okay. And then here it follows the slightly wonky terrain, but it's okay. Wonky terrain. Turn this option off, and from here we bring this outside of the area. Bash, done. Now from this side we need something that goes straight into there. So we need basically an intersection, and that has to be, holy moly, that's a big thing. Can we also grab this one? This one is smaller, I think. Yeah, I think this one fits better. Boink. Yeah, that works perfectly. We take this thing again, and we're going to resume this road to the other side. Like that. Now let's have a look where we bring this, because we have like a lot of rivers over here. Let me select this item. So what I will do here is, let me grab the 180, bring it over there, and now I have to look here what we're going to do. Big question, by the way. I'm all in favor of bringing this over here, like that. Turn this off, and then bring it up into the air. That's 10 meters, which is actually already enough for that train line there, and also to go over that highway. And we can make on-off ramps there if we want to, but that's that's something for another time. Now we go over the water here, like that. And here, from here out on, we bring it down to 0 again, and then we bring it outside of the map. Yeah, all the way here, like in a nice straight line. Bash. Yeah, are you connected? Seems so. Yeah. So, with that being done, we need infrastructure here for all of all those big factories. Now, I know that we don't have a small 4-lane road. We only have these roads. So what I am intending to do is making use of actually just a 4-lane road everywhere. Right? Right, so I'm thinking about getting this one. And also it's important that traffic will go smoothly in this place and out of this place. So this I will lead that way. And this will be just, a very, how shall I say it, a hand-drawn situation where I am just sort of going to second guess, like, okay, where I'm going to put the stuff, this will go then there. And then there. And I'm thinking already in the line of like, okay, where to put that port. And that port will be here somewhere. Maybe bring this up slightly to 80. That way. So we have sort of the outer layers of this area already there. Like that. And we can even bring this parallel to the coastline over here. Why not? Because it is possible, like that. within the framework of these roads that I'm making now, I will place those specialized buildings, all of them, the whole shebang. Let's see, let me bring this together like that. 24, 34, yeah, it works. Oh, quick save. Now in another time lapse I will fill this whole area up with more of the same kind of roads, by the way, because I believe that the traffic needs just the 2 lanes. That is just what I'm thinking. So yeah, I will put this in another time lapse and be right back. Okay, so I think this is sort of the main idea I have in mind. You see the entrance coming here, leading into here, and also here, and exiting here. So this traffic will not hampering each other when going in and out, because yeah, simply they cannot really get in or out, you know, there and there at the same time. So what we're now going to do is very simplistic. We are going to basically grab all the buildings that we built so far, you know, all these the buildings, and I want to have 2 of each of them. It's that simple. That's it, you know. It's just I grab this chemical plant basically, and I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it straight to this area, and oh my god, it fits perfectly, and I love that. So I put it there. I grab also this chemical plant, and we move that also over, let's say over here. You know, they don't need to sit next to each other, not needed. They also require power, I see, so let me fix that with a big, let me grab a high voltage. Yeah, this is a small one, 80 megawatts. 80 megawatts, okay, so let me put that here. And on the subject of power, look at the electricity we have available here. I want immediately put like a solar power plant over here. It is a big thing, I knew. It cost 1.5 million Somalian rubles, but you know we can deal with that. We can deal with that. So we need now only to connect that up. So we use the underground cable. We go underground. I connect it up to all without anarchy from there, and then to there, and then also up to there. Not only that, I will bring also this cable straight towards the main area. Now let me have a look. We have all those buildings. Yeah, you know, it does not really matter. So all the way to there is fine, because this is a huge power provider. So I'll bring it over there. Basically straight towards the city, and then here, I guess. Yep. And then here also we have then a, let's see, also an 80 megawatt NL substation, which is fine. And we connect those two up as well. So that means like, yeah, they can provide power to there, and power can also be exported through that line, I see. So I also make a line coming from here, assuming I connected that properly. Over there. And the nice thing about this is you can just, you know, plonk it down underground and then just hook it up like there. And it can also export that extra power. You see, it exports now that extra power. So we have power there. Water is something that we will arrange using the Friends Tower, because the Friends Tower has also a, how you say that, an inbuilt sewage system, which is nice. So I put like a 1, and I put like 2, and I put like a 3, direct overkill, and I say like sewage system enabled. Also this one, sewage system enabled, and also this one, sewage system enabled. Great. Now let's see. We have is this, yeah, this is the fuel plant. So I'm going to move also this building. So the fuel plant is going to be moved over here. Let's see where we're going to snug this in. Does not fit like that. How about here? Just not yet. Ah, okay, that's sad. Okay, then we just, you know, we can also alter, you know, the roads if need be. So what I will do is I just I snug it next to this one, but I keep some space in between them. You know, you can always make paths. So grab now this one, and that will go just into this corner, because why not? And that leaves a little bit of industry over here, which is in essence fine, you know, to have a little bit of industry, but we also need to make a connection from this area basically to here, because at the moment there is none. There is none. So thinking about that, it needs to be, if this is like, you know, we have like all kinds of products being produced here. In essence, this road, yeah, sadly enough, it's only a 2-lane road. Cannot really change that here at this point. So what can we do? This is all located on 2-lane roads. Okay, you know, let's just see how it goes. We pick this road and I bring it there. Let me turn on this option so it goes down like that with the, and then it has to basically, yeah, come here, you know, in this area. Now let me see where we can hook this up. That's a good question. Where can we hook it up? Let's see. Wow, look at that. I think I have a better idea regarding this. Get this road again. Picker it also again. We do something else, something completely different. This will just go over the highway, so it will go to, let's say, here. You might think like, what? There? Yeah, there. And then over here. And then we make a nice lovely bend like so. And then from here, it probably says slope to steep, but we can, I want to be this at 180. Where is the, oh, I cannot find the, where's the anchor point? Here, and then going into there. Well, that sort of works. And then from here I can make it go into that crossing. Oh darn it, it's not entirely straight. Nothing to worry about. We can just delete this section. We take this road, and actually I am taking not that road. Oh man, I take this road, page it up from there, page it down into there, and then I grab the bigger road again, this one, and we will center that in the middle, turn off this option, and bring it over to the other side. So 90 degree, yep. So here we can just move this building slightly closer to the road like that. Perfect. So we have now at least one road inbound. That's at least one. Yeah, that's something to start with. Okay, so we have the forestry area over here, and we have actually we had a lot of these buildings. 3 of these. Actually 4, because we also have one here. Okay, so I will grab this building away, and we're going to also bring it over here, down here. And how big is this? Let's have a look. Oh, it's slightly overlapping that area. Okay, and if we put them like this sideways, can we put 2 next to each other, or is that also not fitting? Right, this is again one of those things. Oh, wait, I think this will work better here. Yeah, there. And then we grab, like, let me do this in a small time lapse. Ploinking, grabbing and ploinking. So those buildings are now there, and now we're grabbing these that are using the cotton from this area. So I'm grabbing this one also. You know, these things are pretty Mahoosive. And I just, let me see, can I just keep a distance of 2? Yeah, I use the move it mod there, so I put that one there. Okay, and then we take the other one, this one. So what I'm doing here is actually I'm relocating all the industry chained buildings basically to another location. I did not really did a good job with making it, you know, proper in size. You know, everything is like a little bit off. You know, so let me remove this road because to make a little bit more space. So let's continue. What do we have more? We have here all these things regarding stones. Now I can move them one by one. The last episode, when I moved them all, I created like a sort of a weird effect. But you know what? I'm going to grab all these 3 and then just move them like that. You see what I mean? What I mean? And put those here and select the toolbox and align it to object height of this, point like that. And then we select them again. And let me see, where are we? These are smaller, so they can fit exactly perfectly into here. Yeah, so I assume that most raw materials will come in from this side, so most of them will drive like that. So it's best to actually have all these buildings on the underside of these types of roads, like something like that. So let me put this straight, a little bit closer by, like that. That's not too bad, but look at what it does, you know, with the terrain. I don't like that, so maybe I keep it just with the, you know, with just moving them manually. So where's that little last remaining building? That's this one. We relocate that. Also, no, not delete. Relocate, and we put that also here, next to that one. Yeah. So these buildings are actually on the right side, you know, on this side of the road. If the stuff comes in from here or here, it's all already going in there as well. So that's actually good. Now, what more do we have? What kind of building is this? A modern hospital? No, that's not required. We don't have industries over here. So what does it leave us here? I don't think anything. This is all being... This is now empty, but we can fill that up with other kinds of things. Yep, this is nothing. What do we have here? Concrete batch plant. And here also another one. So I also am going to move these. Let's see where we can snug in these. I think... No, not two of them there. I think we better can put them here. Like so. And then I grab the other one as well. Where is the other one? Here. I know it's more convenient if those things are close to the, you know, to their source, but eventually these guys are going to provide each other as well. Most of these buildings do. And yeah, that's why I'm putting them together, you know, in one spot. So let me have a look. This is some generic industries over here. Do we have something else? What is wrong with you? Why are you complaining? Let me just move you a little bit. What? There was a building underneath it. Oh, what kind of building is this? Not needed. That's for sure. Right. Let's continue. What kind of building is this? Police station. So I don't think we have any of the, you know, those buildings left. That this is a fish and chippery seafood factory. Now we have our little fishing area over here, which is very small. We should supposed to do it at that point, but this I leave it for now there. So let's just leave it at that. And what is going on here? Everything breaks down. Well, I don't know what was there, but okay. So what does that leave us? It leaves us with the buildings that we have all the way in this corner. Oh my god, you know, the thing is, if I have to drag all of these separately, it's a disaster. So I don't care. I'm just saying, like, I take them all like that, and I will just drag them. It's going to be a disaster. Oh my god, it's like, what am I doing? I don't even have space to put them down. Okay, there. Oh my goodness, what did I do? No, you are kidding me. You're kidding me. Pause the game. Not that. Oh shit. Oh crap. We cannot have that. Let's see. Brush size. Increase this to 200. Brush strength, glass. Oh my jeez Louise, why did I do this? Like that. That. You have to stop that water, otherwise it will flood the entire area. We don't want that. Oh man, how could I be so careless? Okay, so from there to there. Well, here it does not flood the area furthermore, so yeah, it has to run its course. Sadly enough for this building, I will replace this building while I still can. Like that. Man. Put it right over there. A little bit of overlap there, but hey ho. Resume game. Okay, let's put it on full speed. And oh yeah, now we have all these buildings, so interesting, you know. Interesting. Let me first grab these and align them just to the highway. What happened to this highway? You align to object height of this. Yeah, okay. Right, so now we take this fabrication unit and we're going to move that also into this area. This is a small building, I like it. And can it fit in here? Of course, just not yet. Let me turn off anarchy. Yeah, does not fit naturally. It does fit here. Now put it there. Then we grab the Seafarer Shipyards. Okay, that's more a chunkier building. I like to... Is it like every building that I try to fit is just not fitting? Man! No, really, I mean... It's just a little tidbit. It also says no water. Oh, it needs water access. Okay, then, you know what? In water. And I think it would be fine over here. Let's see how that goes. And this water has to flow back into the ocean. Yeah, that's also a space that we cannot use, but I'm going to keep on relocating. You know what? Also that I put in a time lapse, otherwise this will take ages, you know? It's like just a simple move and yeah, and then we can continue working. Yeah, so I will do that right now. Okay, so I think we are on a good route. It takes a lot of time and effort. The port will be done in the next episode. What are these? All like rocks. I will remove them off screen. Yeah, I had to redo also the electricity thing because I wanted to align it with the road, and if you do that, then electricity cables, of course, they sort of snap, you know, in the front of your eyes. and there's nothing to do about that except for sometimes relocate, rebuild the whole thing. Now luckily money is not really an issue, because we have been even getting more during this whole event. I started at 12 million, and during all these time lapses so far it actually exceeded even more than that, so I'm pretty happy with that. So we bring this road up to there. Now I've been thinking everybody comes now in through just this road. This is the single road available that leads into there, but the only thing what I want to do is also make a T-junction from this highway over here, connecting somewhere up to here, so we have like, a place that they can go from there to there. So, with that being said, we are going here. Pause the game for a hot moment. You go out. You and you also. We are grabbing a T-junction. Not that one, this one. This one suffices. Big enough. Also 3-lane, by the way, this one. Yeah, this one also. Is this 3-lane or... cannot even see it. It's no, technically this thing is a 2-lane, but this thing is so large. I mean, yeah, in essence there's nothing wrong with being large, but well, we can make it work, I think, if we do it proper with this one. So what will I do here is do it like that. Yeah, we delete this bit. And oh blimey, I deleted this whole thing as well. Oh jeez. Yeah, like that. That's the proper option. And here we connect these two up again. We pick a that road, connect it up to there, you up to there. So that's fixed. And now we can connect these 3-lane roads. Now these, wait. This is 3 lanes. I keep them 3 lanes like that. Grab this thing. Oh, that works perfectly. You go there, and then here we're going to bend it towards the bigger T-junction or intersection or whatever you want to call that thing. Let's see. So from here we can basically go there. Yeah, we only need to redo this bit over here, turn this thing off and change it into a 3-laner. And is this all fine? It looks fine. Yep. And the only thing we need to do is change this and this. And this road is actually a 2-laner. Now that's not a disaster. Let me first turn off. It is turned off. We just add the lane extra, like so. Yeah. And here we change also this part into 3-lane. This stays just 3 lanes, and then just it's a matter of hooking these two up, and then we can make the bend here. You see there's a little bit more space in between those. So we have now finally this thing over there, and now it has to be connected to basically over here. Yeah, more stuff to be to monkey around with. Yeah, let's press play. I mean, they can continue. Now, I have to take into account, by the way, this this huge drop. Maybe I can insert that over here. That's a big if. Let's see what we can make out of it by just implementing another. I take the smaller one this time. A little bit more comfortable with this one. But it wobbles all over the place. But also this landscape is not straight, so I'm going to make this a little bit more flat, so I can, look at that, so I can put that thing there better. So let me have a look. We take this height, like that, and we just make a little bit of a plateau over here. Who cares, the plateau for just that intersection. Zoopity doo there. Here we go. And then here we just smoothen it out. So a lot of land reclamation, smoothing here and there and whatnot. But you know, sometimes you have to do it. And the nice thing is it works. So we can just put this one just basically, see, does not really matter, point over there. And then we can connect all these roads up. Imatol. So you go from there to there. You will go from there to yeah, there to there. Yeah, that seems okay. Here we take it from here to there. Looks a little bit odd. Yeah, it is odd. It does not look odd, it is odd. You and you, and you and you. Let me redo this a little bit, and first I will slopify the land. So we have, like, you know, a proper going down of that road. Here we go. So that works a little bit better. And pick a this this one and bring it out to there, and then I overshot it slightly like that. Let me pick it up again, and we are 65 by, yep, and here we go a little bit further. Aya, don't do that, please, thank you. Can I get a 90 degrees, please? Or 180, also fine. Yep, thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. You go into there. And then from here, you can go straight into there. Nice. Now we have, like, that connection not entirely done yet, because we have to do this part over here, which is a 2-lane that goes also into a 2-lane. Okay. And we have, of course, a nice train line in between. We have pause mode, so we can just bulldoze everything. You know, we bulldoze everything. If it sits in our way, we just bulldoze the whole thing. Done. So let's turn this off and then just make this train line go up. 10 meters is already enough, like that, and then like that, and here we can bring it down, connect it up to there. Hey, done. Pick it. This one. Nope, a little bit bigger. Yep, like that. And here we have to bend it into that direction. And has this the same? Yeah, it has the same. Look at that. Press play. Traffic can now go here as well. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oh my goodness me, this is like a lot of work over here. You know what so far has been done regarding infrastructure and you name it. And then all these buildings over here. Look at that. It's like, and then all this traffic, you know. This is just a 2-lane road, this one. It's like coming all the way from here. It's like completely insane if you think about it, you know. Well, let's think a little bit more. For example, we have, like, our main industry sits over here. Now, is there any big road? Yeah, I think here. I think this one. Yeah, that's the bigger one. So, do I have time for all of this? I don't know, but I'm taking this road here, and I will lead this there. Thank you. Let's put this over that train track, like that, and bring it down again, that. And then this road can act as a just an extra road. Let me select this option that can just go all the way to that area, you know, the general area. So let's see how we're going to do that. We're going from here to roughly there. Turn this off. Bring this into the air at 180 degrees. Yep. And then we go over the highway here, like that. Also fine. And, you know, we better keep it in the air because we have to also cross that train line over there. And we have to cross this bridge as well. Sheesh. Okay, no problem. No problem. I'm going all the way that way. In a nice angle with that highway. Over that highway. And here we can bring it down. In essence. Bring it down to there. And that last bit, it just makes that motion. Okay, I'm clearing slightly more land here for this. A little bit more. Sorry for your island. Now what I want here is actually a nice big juicy roundabout, but is it really needed? Blah 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 blah. Big question. 4-lane roundabout maybe. You know, would be nice. You need space to do this. Well, I can do it here actually, and then drag it. So we make it even a little bit larger. 64 by 64. 64 by 64. 64 by 64. And 64 by a little bit like that. Move it, mod. Move the whole damn thing. Just a note. Over the water. Oh my god, what we created again. A search. Okay, to object height of that. Poink. And basically we say like pause the game a moment. You away, you away, you away, you away. I feel like a Chinese telecom provider. You away, you away. And bring this like so, so that the roundabout, the nodes are nicely aligned. So I can pick this road and we can bring it into this roundabout like that. Bring it up like that. Okay, that's all like concrete. I don't want to see that. It's just a normal bridge mode, elevated, I think. Yeah, like that, and also there. It slides nicely into there in this roundabout. Of course, this roundabout has like 50 million traffic lights. We're going to remove those. Press play. We also remove all those crossings because nobody needs those. And then we say basically here with the lane connector tool, like not that, but this and this. And also the second lane can go in there. And this one just goes on. And then we have something like this. That works best. My experience, that works best with these roundabouts. Here we do the same thing. The second lane goes into there. And this lane goes not there. So this is a dedicated right turn that goes that way. Works perfectly. Yeah. Not bad. I'm not complaining about this. What, you know, a little thing I can do is like use a normal road that goes from here like that, just around the corner, alongside this water edge, towards that roundabout. Let me see, can we do that? Now it has to be something like this. And then, let me see, from here. Yeah, something like that. And then from here, it goes into there. And we grab the asymmetrical here, which we apply there, the other way around. Well, we can also apply the whole asymmetrical road here anyway. up to there and then flip it around for extra lanes. Like that. Nice. And then here, I think that's the last thing I do now for this episode. In the next episode we can focus on the other infrastructure, the port, let me see, and also the train connections, and yeah, what more? An airport for cargo. There's only one lane in. Yeah, only one lane in. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Is it something? Is it worth it? I mean, we do look at this, you know, we are like pumping out money like crazy. I think our economy is like China style overheating, you know, from 10 years ago at least. So maybe we can, you know, put our services to normal levels, like for example the road just to 100%, electricity, service fee is not required. Here we also lowered it as well. We make the people a little bit more happier. Healthcare is 100%. Oh, this definitely I put to 100%. Education and research. Are we saying that we don't have a single school in this whole city yet? That's bad. We put this to 100%. Police is 100%. Transportation, parks can be at 100%. Communication at 100%. Landscaping is not relevant. Taxation. Now let me look here. We can have a little bit more offices and a little bit also more taxation relief for the industrial, and also the residentials may profit from all of this. The budget, oh my god, it's still like more than plenty. Oh, that's the wrong button. So we can actually say to the people, like, you know, the taxation goes lower like that. Come on guys, come live here. It's nice living here. Here we go. And we can still manage. We still have like mountains of money available. Nice, 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 nice. Well, guys and girls, if you have come with me so far, then you must have been thinking like, Mamma mia, what a mega project this is. And yeah, that's true. It was, definitely. So if you want to see how this further will go, you know, railway connection, cargo airport, a port by itself for a shipping connection, and maybe even more road connections, also from this side to there as well. And a little bit of changing of the location of the industries. They can stay here, but parts of it can also go there. I would say, like, you know, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I will see you in the next episode, episode 11. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you, and bye-bye.